environmental problems. In the environmental problems, we are going to see how certain species are going to suffer, how certain factors are going to enhance the environmental problems. So the first problem over here is the global warming. When it comes to the global warming, it is simply the elevation or increase in the temperature of Earth due to some certain reason which we will see a bit later. So when we feel what the greenhouse effect or what the global warming is, you should be clear that there are certain gases who are present and they are surrounding Earth. They are called as atmosphere. So Earth is like a ball, and that ball is surrounded by a layer of gases who are wrapped around it, just like certain tapes are there. So we can say that some gases are present in the atmosphere. When certain gases are present in the atmosphere, the example is carbon dioxide, methane, oxides of nitrogen, water vapor, as well as, so they part in they take part as a trap. Trap means they're capturing the heat which is reflected by the earth that cause increase in the earthy temperature. So basically heat is coming from sun down to the earth. It strikes right on the surface of the earth and then it is pulling back to the sun. The amount of heat that is absorbed on the surface of the earth is basically going to elevate the earth temperature. What is causing the earth's temperature to increase? Simply carbon dioxide, methane. These four gases are surrounding the surface of earth, and this is called as atmosphere. Next point would be they trap a part of heat reflected by the earth. So simply these gases, the atmosphere is going to trap the heat and then they are not letting that heat to reflect back to the earth. So these gases who are surrounding us and who are capturing that heat is called as the greenhouse effect. This phenomena is called as the greenhouse effect. So due to the human activities like the burning of fuel, for example, the amount of greenhouse gases is increased in the atmosphere. Due to the burning of fuel, those gases, those Earth's temperature elevating gases, they are going to be adding into the atmosphere with the passage of time. The more we burn, the more we are adding carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. And the more carbon dioxide is added into the atmosphere, the more speedily Earth's temperature will be increased. So we can say that the increase in the rate of greenhouse effect is also increasing the average temperature of Earth. Just like earlier, the Earth's temperature was, let's say, about 10 years ago, maybe, it was on average, let's say it was on average about 37 degree. But with the passage of time, the temperature keep on adding. Now it is average of 45 degrees. So there's an increase in the average temperature of Earth due to which the survival is getting harder. So as the temperature increases, the earth is getting warmer. This is called as the global warming. Due to the global warming, which is what it is, the earth increase in earth's temperature, the ice in the polar regions are extreme regions, the north pole and the south pole, they are at the very extreme sides of the earth. Okay, at the mountains, the mountains are who were in the form of ices or the glaciers, they are going to be melting with the passage of the time. This led to increase in the level of sea water, which creates a flooding in lower lying coastal areas. Those areas such as Maldives who lie a bit lower than the other areas of the earth, they are going to they are going to be a part of flooding. Because why? Because water level is rising. When water level is rising, that particular part that was once present at the level or maybe a bit lower level than that of earth now is coming under the floods, and there are chances that they are going to be sinking with the passage of the time. The climate of many regions of the world is also changing. Why? Due to the global warming. People have started making migrations. Okay, so even you can see that the Saudi Arabia, who was never been to flooding, even Dubai was never being flooded. Now we are seeing they are getting flooded. They are getting excessive water, which is obviously uncontrollable. So it's an example of the global warming. Next point is the global warming is threat to the life. Obviously, that beer you can see is uh, that they prefer they live comfortably at the cooler areas, at the icy areas. But as soon as the glaciers are melting, they are going to face loss in their homes. So in the particular fig, you can see that even the on and off burning into the on and off burning of forests. Gradually, we are hearing on the daily basis in the news that certain forests caught fire, and now cops are making their best to control it. So it's another example of global warming. Flooding is the most common example of global warming. Even Yemen, China, everywhere we can see flood news, the sudden on and off earthquakes. They are examples of the sudden climatic changes, i.e., the global warming. So that is how we can see that the what are the greenhouse and how they are affecting and causing the greenhouse effect. For the greenhouse effect is elevating, the Earth's temperature is elevating, and when the temperature of Earth is elevating, it is hard for certain species to survive, as well as they are contributing to the loss of humanity by like number of humans, as well as the like yeah the in as well as in the loss of economy. So just like flooding, we can see that the floods are now coming, which was never expected to come. Dubai was flooded a month ago. What was the reason? Again, global warming is the basic or major effect we can make it relatable. Okay, so if we say that what the global warming is or what the greenhouse effect is it really beneficial or not? It is beneficial, but if controllable. Why? Because if there was no greenhouse effect, no heat would be trapped into the surface of Earth, and the temperature got low enough to become hard for one to survive into it. We would go frozen up. As well as if the temperature keep on increasing the way it is going on, it is also not good. Why? Because in these conditions, it would be harder for us to survive. The everything will be molten off, and the way glaciers are melting, we are going to face further loss in the availability of water reservoirs. And when water reservoirs are lost, they might convert into vapors. The survival would go even harder. So, the greenhouse effect is important for the survival of Earth, but extreme conditions are not affordable. They are not good either, because if the greenhouse effect is is higher, it would cause melting of glacier. It might cause endangered species. But if it is not available, if it is less than that of the required temperature of the Earth, they are going to cause frozen up of individuals. No heat would be available to maintain the functions, or you could say that the role in the like to maintain the ongoing activity of the individuals. So we need greenhouse effect for our survival. Obviously, when the Earth's temperature increases uncontrollably, some other factors would be affected. There are some factors who are affected with the global warming. So, it led to cause first thing would be burning of fossil fuel. What are the fossil fuels? They were the leftover of the dead organisms. So, we can use it for the fueling purposes. When fossil fuels are burned to run vehicles and industries, they emit many greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide. It is direct source of elevating the greenhouse effect. This causes global warming. The burning of fossil fuels also releases poisonous substances inside in the air. So when we burn certain material, they are causing the they are when we burn certain substances, they are causing the yeah. So they are elevating the temperature of the earth. The poisonous and harmful substances which make the air unfavorable for life, they are called as the air pollutant. Those substances, those stuffs were burning inside the air and they are making it harder for individual to breathe. They are called as, or even unfavorable for life, they are called as the pollutants. Generally, the smoke emitted by the cars is an air pollutant. One of the air pollutants is carbon monoxide. It affects the human organ system badly, such as it would cause headache, brain damage, and respiratory problems basically. So that was it. They are what are their effects they are going to cause human organ to a bit to work a bit a weird way. They are going to cause headache, such as when air pollutants are there, they people might engulf them. Even what is happening, noise pollution could also be a contributing factor to it. Brain damage would be there. Why? Because generally such type of substances or burning fuels might contain lead into them. When lead is present inside them, they are going to cause the headache. Okay, so brain damage would be their respiratory problem is like when we intake the carbon monoxide or excessive carbon dioxide we intake, they are going to cause hard to breathe for the individual. They are going to impact the activity of the brain of person. Next thing would be sulfur dioxide. When sulfur dioxide and oxides of nitrogen are present, they are going to be dissolving inside the rainwater and they are going to cause acidic rain. When they are causing acid rain, enrich in the nitrogen or sulfur gases, they are going to cause the what you call the acidic rain by decreasing the pH of the pH of water of the rainwater. Exposure to the sulfur dioxide can cause the breathing difficulties, pneumonia, cancer. Such people, even after if suffer from the lungs issues, they are going to cause hardness in the breath. Basically, people suffer from pneumonia, lung cancer is there. So that's it for the burning effects of burning of fossil fuels and how harder it is for one to survive on this particular sectors. This was sector. The next point would be deforestation. But the deforestation is the cutting down of forests due to the human activities. Let us say if somebody wants to build their house at a particular point, the way they are placing the trees, they are going to cut that forest from that particular place. Maybe in order to get the wood, maybe in order to make the use of wood, or even maybe in order to have the land at which the trees were present. Deforestation has many adverse effects onto the earth's surface or onto the environment. It would change the weather and climate. Roots of trees hold the soil, they are going to capture the soil, but if we cut those trees down, roots would no longer be available in order to capture the soil, so land would be disturbed. Cutting of trees led to soil erosion. Soil erosion means the soil is going to move from its place as earlier it was holded tightly due to the roots of the trees, but when we are cutting the trees down uncountably, the soil is going to be eroded, the soil is going to be removed. They are not holding by anything else or by the roots. They are going to be in the loose form, so they will be eroded easily. So fertile part of the soil is most through this process. Okay, so when forests are cut, we are cutting them down, rate of evaporation is reduced, which results in less rain. And when it is less rain is available, land, the temperature of earth would be elevating. So when the temperature of earth would elevate, the same phenomena, melting of glaciers, take place. It would affect the human and other living organisms' activities. So we can say that when the forests are cut, the rate of evaporation would fall, lesser rain would be there, so least availability of natural water is uh, is available. Now, deforestation causes the carbon dioxide consumption by the plants, increasing its amount in the environment. So deforestation would decrease the availability of carbon dioxide consumption. Why? Because once carbon dioxide was produced in excessive amount, but then we came to figure out that like we breathe in oxygen, plants are going to intake carbon dioxide. So when plants are intaking carbon dioxide, other like we the human we are exhaling carbon dioxide that would once if added to the atmosphere that will cause the elevation in the earth temperature which we don't want. Likewise, when it comes to the like when we are cutting down the trees, when we are doing the deforestation, they are going to pause they are going to cut down the trees who was very supportive in order to intake extra carbon dioxide produced by the environment. Okay. So next point would be it would cause the increase in amount of carbon dioxide consumption. If number of plants fall, the consumption of carbon would fall or carbon dioxide would fall, so that decrease in the number of available carbon dioxide, the dioxide and the temperature would be controlled. But in case of deforestation, no consumer of carbon dioxide would be available, so plants would be like obviously carbon dioxide would keep on elevating. Next point would be this led to the increased greenhouse effect and global warming. Due to these two like excessive or elevated activities, carbon dioxide production would be high, and that would add to the negativity in the environment. Changamanga is a man-made forest. It is found in the district Kasur in the Punjab. So what are their uses again? The excessive the trees are, the huge engulfing of carbon dioxide would be in the would be there, and when the excessive carbon dioxide is used, due to that excessive use, the Earth's temperature would be controlled. That is how the deforestation would help in controlling the temperature of Earth.